Tim, I can't make the post-game show.
Why not?
I gotta go to court.
Is that thing with the commissioner?
No, that's next week.
Oh,
I'll tell you.
what's this about?
I got one of them parking boots on my car.
Hey, don't go to court for it. Just pay the bill. Believe me, it's worth it.
No, I'm gonna sue him because I started driving. All of a sudden, sparks and a
You can't drive with a boot on your car, Jimmy.
Well, I know that now, Tim, for crying out loud.
You drove with the... You can't drive with a boot on. That's the whole point of the boot.
I'd like to beat you with a folding chair. You know, I just know that. I know you, man.
And you're gonna sue the city?
Yes.
Well, you should do well, Jimmy. And hello again, everyone. Tim Kitso here with you, along with my always controversial partner, Jimmy Shorts.
Why controversial? What do I? I'm not. I'm just a guy. Crying out loud.
Well, you cleared up that controversy, and now it's time to play ball. And here's the batter to lead things off. Shinjo takes a called strike. The count is 0-1. And Jimmy, I saw this kid in batting practice today. He was just pumping them out. It's just one moonshot after another, and now comes game time, and it's all knuckles, white knuckles. He makes the grab.
I broke my knuckles once.
Yeah, they are ugly, Jimmy. One out. Bases are empty. Fly ball, center field. And he'll make the play.
The good fielders always seem to be in the right place at the right time.
2 outs, nobody on base. Pitch on the way. Line foul. And he looks at one inside.
What a way to wait for your pitch.
Now, if you notice, Jimmy, his neck is kind of crooked. He actually collapsed all the vertebrae in his neck on some rowing machine at the gym. He didn't know how to use it. There's a lawsuit right now, but he's got to be taken out of the game. And there's a fly ball out to left field. After 1/2 inning of play, we are tied at 0.
Tim, here's a question for you. Do you remember the first person ever to walk on the moon?
You know, I want to say Flip Parker. For some reason, that name comes to mind, but I could be wrong. Arnie, you want to check that? Fires. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Ah, Tim, he missed that one low.
The pitch. And he ropes one over the first baseman. And he puts it away.
Look at him. He can't wait to jump all over the pitcher's best stuff.
Holds up on the pitch out of the strike zone.
He is, you can't fool this guy.
Hernandez winds up. Gets under it to left field. And he pulls it down. Two outs, nobody on base. And that's line foul. And he wasn't fooled by that pitch out of the zone.
He's got eyes of an owl, Tim. Ooh.
Drives one to left field. And he'll make the play.
Good catch. That was a good catch.
And that'll do it for this inning. After an inning of play, we are scoreless.
Hey, Tim, have you tried the melted cheese on the chips here? I love that stuff, but it always burns the corner of my mouth. Fans, you gotta let that cheese cool down. You'll burn your face.
Well, Jimmy, I could have sworn you told me that big scar on your face was a birthmark. Gets under it, right field. He makes the grab.
Oh, they don't get much easier than that.
One out. Bases are empty. Sanders takes a cold strike. 0-1's the count. You know, if he had swung at that and made contact, there's a good chance he'd be on base right now. Hit sharply, but foul. And he looks at a called strike 3. 2 outs, nobody on base. Took a shot there, Jimmy, and he does not have any kind words for the pitcher. And so there are 2 outs and a runner at first base. Santiago takes a cold strike. I don't know what he was thinking. Hit hard to the shortstop, and he pulls it down, and that ends the frame. With the bottom of the second coming up, we are scoreless. Is it just me, or does this guy look a little cross-eyed? Well, of course, I'm wall-eyed, so it's hard for me to tell. And here comes the batter to lead things off this inning. On the ground to second. Fires to first in time. One out. Bases are empty. Hernandez, the windup. It might be. It could be. It is a home run! And Alou puts his team ahead by 1. He waited for his pitch, and then he just unleashed on it. Man, oh man, this guy has some power.
Oh, Ted, he really turned on that ball. Got the head of the bat out over the plate and just spanked it.
Yeah, a lot of memories at the park. A first home run. I remember my first home run, Shea Stadium back in '65. My dad got me my first mitt. Cubs and Mets. Oh, there is nothing like baseball. 1 out. Bases are empty. Hernandez looks for the sign. And he wasn't fooled by that pitch out of the zone.
He has got tremendous eyes.
There's a shot into right center. And he puts it away.
That was a gimme.
Two outs, nobody on base. And he shows a good eye holding up on that pitch.
This kid is really, for once in his life, listening to his hitting coach, and it's starting to pay off here.
Oh, that was a nice pitch.
This guy's got a real cannon for an arm.
Hernandez, and here's the windup. Chopped hard to the second baseman. Hernandez fields it off the bounce. After 2 innings, Chicago leads by 1.
You know, Tim, I love this ballpark because they give you a lot of ice when you order a soda. Plus, they got those mustard and ketchup pumps for your hot dogs. I don't like them packets.
I'm right with you on that, partner. I couldn't agree more. Sends up a drive right center. DeShields, and this one's going to be out of reach. And Bell has himself a base hit. No outs and a man on. Hernandez looking for a good pitch. Hit high and deep. This one could go. And it does. Touch them all. It's a home run. And Hernandez gives his team the lead. He made that one look easy. Man, did he pummel that one.
In my day, the fences were out at 450 feet. Not too many cheap home runs back there, Timmy.
That was a sweet-looking home run, wasn't it? But I guess they all are, really.
Yeah, they all are. Everyone is a good one, huh?
No outs, nobody on base. Shinjo looking for a pitch he can drive. And that's lined over the first baseman. And it bounces off the wall. And Shinjo reaches base safely. Aurelia, 0 for 1 to this point. Flied out his last at bat. Hit hard, second base. He makes the grab. Bonds, nothing doing today. Flied out his last at bat. 1 out, 1 on. Hit sharply over the shortstop. And he'll make the play.
I don't think you can execute a double play any better than that.
And they turn the double play. After 2.5 innings, San Francisco leads by 1. Look at the arms on this guy, Jimmy. Looks like a couple of pork roasts hanging from his shoulder. And here's the batter to lead things off.
Number 33, Bill Miller.
Hit high in the air. This one has a chance. And it's gone! A home run! And Miller ties the game with one swing of the bat. He ripped the seams off that one. It just hung up there a little bit over the plate, and he hit it like a piñata.
The ball just barely made it out of here.
That was a pretty good pitch, Jimmy. I don't think it was a mistake, but he made it look like one. Man, oh man.
Oh, did he spank that thing? Man, oh man, oh man.
No out. Base is empty. Hernandez winds up. Wood takes a strike, 0-1.
Maybe he didn't feel like swinging at that one, Tim.
Sends up a drive left field. And he puts it away. DeShields, 0 for 1 to this point. Flied out his last at bat. 1 out. Bases are empty. And he scorches one over the first baseman's head. And Sanders reels it in. Patterson, 0 for 1 thus far. Flied out his last at bat. And now the pitch. The pitch. Fly ball left center. And Aurelia makes the catch. And that ends the inning. With 3 innings in the books, we are tied.
Tim, does your wife trust you when you're on the road like this?
Not one bit. She usually does all the driving. Kent, 0 for 1 to this point. Flying out his last at bat. Hit hard to deep left field. And he pulls it down. Sanders, nothing doing today. Nothing much last at bat. He struck out swinging. This guy has got quite an arm, huh, Jimmy?
He's got huge arms, Tim. Look at that at home.
Got under that one to left field. And Alou pulls it in. Two outs, nobody on base. Snow takes a cold strike. 0-1's the count.
Swing the bat. What do you think this guy's posing like for an underwear commercial?
You can kiss this one goodbye. It's gone. And Snow gives his team the lead. He used his legs to power that one. That's the way you get a little extra torque in your swing.
Tim, I honestly can't understand about half the things you say here in the booth.
He got full extension and hit it right on the sweet spot. He really turned on that one.
I bet you the ball looked as big as a grapefruit, Tim. Boy, you don't see him hit him much harder than that.
Santiago, 0 for 1 to this point. Flied out his last at bat. Wood, now set. Wood, the windup. And he looks at the pitch off the plate.
He is a smart batter.
Hit in the air to left. Gonzalez, and he can't get to it in time. Safe at first base. Bell, 1 for 1 this game. Singled last time up. The pick off to first, and he's back safely. Hit hard left side. Hit on the line and caught by the pitcher for the out. And that'll retire the side. As we go to the middle of the 4th, the Giants lead by 1.
Hey, fellas, lonely? Want to meet a nice girl? Come out to the ballpark. Lots of cuties here.
Sosa, 0 for 1 thus far. Flied out his last at bat. Hernandez with the windup. Hit on the line over the first baseman. Throws to first. Safe. No outs and a man on. Hernandez sets up. Sends up a drive center field. And he'll make the play.
Routine play.
He just dropped the ball. One out with a runner on second. Delivers. Fly ball left field. Bombs, and he won't get this one. And Alou reaches base safely. Gonzalez, 0 for 1 to this point. Flied out his last at bat. Only 1 out, runners at the corners. The throw to third, and he didn't get him. Guns it to first, and takes off. Guns it to second, and he is tagged out. Hernandez, now the windup. And he ropes one over the third baseman. Gonzalez rounds first. The Cubs tie it up, and he is safe at second. There are 2 outs. Runner on second. Hundley takes a called strike. The count is 0-1.
Looks like, Tim, he's waiting for a pizza delivery guy. You know, he's got to start swinging or else he's gonna be the pizza delivery guy.
Line smash second base. And Kent makes the catch for the final out. And that'll retire the side. As we go to the 5th inning, we're all tied up.
Do those uniforms look a little tight? You gotta use cold water.
Well, that's what helps bring all those pretty girls out to the park, I suppose. And here's the batter to lead things off. Hit sharply second base. The throw to first, out. One out, nobody on base. Fly ball right field. And Sosa makes the grab. Aurelia, 0 for 2 in this game. Flied out his last at bat. 2 outs, nobody on base. And he doesn't take the bait on the pitch away.
I can't tell if he's genius here or if he's just afraid to swing.
Wood, the windup. Hit right back to the pitcher. And Wood makes the grab for the final out. With the bottom of the inning coming up, we're all tied up.
Tim, you should try my binoculars. Man, look at those. Do you see that one in the orange?
You don't have to point that out to me, Jimmy. Miller, 1 for 1 on the day. He cranked his solo shot last time up. Hernandez, and here's the windup. And that's lined over the first baseman. Miller rounding first. The throw to second. He's in there safely. Woods, nothing doing today. Flied out his last at bat. No outs, runner at second. Digs in. Wood takes a strike, 0-1. Now look at the way he's gripping that bat, Jimmy. His knuckles are so tight they're turning white. He's got to relax that grip, move those fingers around a little bit. He's got to free himself up. Releases, line smash to the shortstop.
You ever eat pig knuckles?
And he is safe at first base. No, I haven't, but they sound tasty. No out, and runners at the corner. DeShields takes a cold strike.
You know, Tim, his jersey's so tight. He's afraid to swing because he's going to rip his jersey in half.
There's a shot, second base. He makes the grab.
Oh, that is beautiful. That is a double beautiful executed play.
Patterson, 0 for 2 so far. Flied out his last at bat. Hernandez winds up. Patterson takes a cold strike. The count is 0-1.
Tim, do you see all day behind me? Because I ain't got all day for this guy to swing and do something.
Hernandez with the windup. And he lifts this one to right field. And he pulls it down. And that'll do it for this inning. And so at the end of the inning, we are tied. Today's Sloppy Joe play of the game is brought to you by the folks at Sloppy Foods. We make sloppy food that's oh so neat to eat. That'll be coming up after the game. And here comes the first batter to lead off the inning. And we have a new pitcher on the mound. Drives one to right field. And he puts it away. One out, nobody on base. Kent takes a called strike. 0-1 the count.
You know, this fella might want to study that Zen, because in Zen, it's Chinese. It's when you unhit the ball.
The pitch. Got under that one to left center. He makes the grab. Sanders, 0 for 2 on the day. Flying out his last at bat. Oh, fooled him on that one.
He must have been looking for something high in the strike zone.
And that's line foul. Good eye on the pitch inside. And he's working the count to his advantage here. Hit hard, second base. And to Shields, taking some liberties with that catch. And that'll do it for this half inning. After that half inning of play, we're all tied up.
I took a few swings of batting practice this morning, Tim. They let me do that. And then I took a pitch right into the neck. Swole up like a beehive.
You know, Jimmy, my dad always used to put a little gasoline on a rag when we got a bee sting. It takes the bite away. Hit sharply to the shortstop, and he'll make the play. One out, nobody on base. And that ball just hit him. That's gotta hurt. And he's speaking some kind of gibberish now to the pitcher. Balloon, a perfect 2 for 2 on the day. Singled last time up. Hit in the air to center field. And he puts it away. Gonzalez, 1 for 2 to this point. Doubled and came around in his last try. Line shot back to the pitcher. And Hernandez catches it for the final out. And that'll do it for the bottom half of the inning. After the bottom half of the inning, we're all tied up.
Tim, do you ever get sick of baseball games?
Jimmy, does a bear get sick of the woods? Does the Pope get sick of being Catholic? No. And he is 1 for 1 today. He cranked his solo shot last time up. Hit in the air to right center. And he pulls it down. One out, nobody on base. Santiago takes a cold strike.
You know, Tim, I'll tell you, I was reading an article on this kid. I guess he was born with a shorter leg, and he's overcome some big hurdles, so God bless him.
Line foul. Holds up on the pitch out of the strike zone. And the work the hitting coach has put in with this young man has really paid off. He's being very selective today. It seems like he's a different hitter than he was last week. And that bounces foul. And he got caught looking.
Man, you know, I feel sorry for him. I think he's crying. Look at him.
Bell, 1 for 2 thus far. Flied out his last at bat. Fonseca, the windup. Hit in the air to right field. And DeShields makes the catch for the final out. And that'll retire the side. With the bottom of the inning coming up, we are tied.
Hey, what the heck? Did somebody spill something on my chair? Because I hope so, because I'm sitting in a puddle or something.
And here's the batter to lead things off. Drives one to center field. And Shinjo puts it away. One out. Bases are empty.
Bill Miller.
Fires. Hit hard into left field. This is going to be extra bases. Miller rounding first. And Miller is on second with a double. Only one out, and they've got a man on third. Fonseca digs in. And he doesn't bite on that pitch inside.
This fella's hitting coach is, I don't think he's going to be with the club much longer. He could manage his own team. He's really improved all these players.
There's a drive, well hit to deep center. And Shinjo reels it in. 2 outs, and a runner at third base.
The liner, DeShields.
Hit high and deep. This one could go. And it does. Touch them all. It's a home run. And that should do it. The Cubs get the win after a hard-fought battle. And DeShields puts his team up by 2. And you can't hit him much harder than that. No doubt about that one.
That was a great piece of hitting there, Tim. He sat back on that pitch and just went through it.
And now, Jimmy, the pitcher's talking to himself. You've got to forget about it and go after the next hitter.
He should just tell himself it never happened. I mean, the second he thinks about it again, he's going to get lit up.